Hey Tenno, this is Mako, and we're gonna go over Nidus. Now, I was trying really hard to upload this to YouTube, but for some reason they keep cutting my videos, so I'm just gonna do a Tenno stream and whatnot. Hopefully this makes it to Twitch, where I can port it over to YouTube, so the rest of you can, you know, see the builds and whatnot. So, just to start off, we have Nidus, the infested Warframe. Now, Nidus here is a survivor-based Warframe. What do I mean by that? Similar to Valkyr, Inaros, he is very tanky and can stay alive very well. Now, he's got 4 powers, and there's a kind of pattern you want to follow when using them. Yes, I'm grabbing 20 130s to fight. So, right off the bat, one of the things you'll discover in Nidus is his first and second power require, you know, power from your energy pool. Your second and third do not. Now, your third power requires 1 stack of that little 0 icon, 1 stack of that. Your fourth power will require 3. Now, if you die, you will be given 5 reduction of that stack. Now, he has natural health regeneration, so you should take that into consideration when you're playing. The main thing here is to grab a bunch of enemies with your ball and just start going crazy with them. Now, your first power helps build your stack up, as does your fourth. Now, your third and second does not. So one of the things I like to do is put this ball of, you know, enemy meatball here and just beat him to death with my first power. Once I get enough, I'll summon my fourth and then continue on. Now, you see this blast effect coming up? If you hold your A power down, or your first power, you can see your maggots. Target your maggots and they explode, also amping up your stack. Now, by the way, his first power, how this works, the further it goes out, the more damage you deal. So, if you're up close, it's not going to deal as much damage as far away, as you can see. Second power is mainly focused on CC of huge amounts of groups. You'll pull them from a nice... But getting shredded there, gotta run. As you can see, I'm almost at 100 and I'm not doing anything. Now, I typically use this power to save my... but I'm about to get killed, but the other nice thing is you can help build up your melee really quickly because all the enemies are there, you can hit multiple enemies, so I do suggest a weapon with time reach on it. As you can see, he's very tanky and very high in survivability. I tend to like the Boltor? Dang, I keep wanting to call it Boltus. I won't lie, I've mistakenly said that. The Boltor with him, especially the tallest one, is pretty useful because of the gas effect, as it cuts their HP down because it deals gas and toxic, whittles them down, makes them a little more squishy so it's easier to just, stomp them to death. As you can see, it gets pretty far out once you get up to the hundreds. Now, this power, along with, I think, your other ones, scales as you get up to a higher stack ratio. This also provides some support benefits. What do I mean by that? As you can see, there's a little icon 32. That means you get 32 health per second while standing on this, you and your allies, so keep that in mind, Dana. Now, I normally use Decisive Judgment, but I was playing around with a bunch of these different ones. I ended up kind of liking Blind Justice more than Tranquil Cleave, but Decisive Judgment is still my favorite. I just found this one was fun to play with. Another good concept, I guess, to really look at is when using this, use the Pox with a Corrosive and Blast build like you would on your Sarin. When they get into that big meatball, you can throw it on them and burn away their armor really quickly. Just a thought, if you were of mind to play that way. This is just a normal Tellus Boltus, doesn't even have a form on it. Now let's get into the build. You really just want a balance of range, strength, efficiency, and duration. And the longer your duration was up, the more powerful it seemed to go. I actually like Steel Charge on it because I found out when doing this, his power strength really wasn't helping as much, but when I put Steel Charge onto it, I noticed the first power here when doing damage got up a little higher. I don't know why that works that way, it's probably a bug, nor my luck, but it is useful to do that. It's so fun. The real benefit here with the Blind Justice with the CC knockdown effect helps out a lot. The other thing to remember is your first power, as it deals damage, also gives you energy back as a reward, so keep that in mind. You don't even have to have a really good efficiency build, that's why I only have Streamline on mine. So as you see, it rewards you some back. Now it's not 100% back, but it's at least enough that if you hit a bunch of enemies, it is pretty nice. You can kind of keep spamming it a little longer than you normally should be allowed to, without that perk being on it. Now, Nidus himself, as it, stands right now, is pretty much a CC support frame, as well as being a very highly scaled damage type. Now, here's the thing a lot of people are gonna keep forgetting about. Yes, he is very powerful, but he does plateau. Now, he does scale pretty well. His plateau is at about 100 stacks, that's your max, that's your cap. You can no longer get stronger than that without outside force, like an Equinox, or like power type thing. So keep that in mind, kind of. Now, of his kit, I really don't find his third power useful. As it redirects damage from you, it's supposed to make this ally fight for you now, but on consoles, we're kind of having a bug where it's not doing anything, they just kind of freeze. Which is nice, but it's more of like a single target CC. Dunno, I find it fun to play with. Anyway, I hope this build development has at least helped some of you build your Warframe, and, you know, thanks for watching. Hope it helps.